Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob. And in this video, we're temporarily putting the mill back together with a temporary solution so I can make the parts that I need to do the job. So, I plan to make a plate for the top of this, and I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. It's going to be a while. So I need to make this temporary because I got some stuff. I got to make hinges for the side-by-side doors. So I'm probably going to be doing some machining stuff for that. So I like to have my mill operating. So in a pinch, here's what I did. So originally, this thing had a different plate on top of it, but I can't find it right now to show you. Here it is. It had this plate on top of it, and the motor bolted right here. So I went ahead and moved this. So I made this out of a piece of plywood that come off of them doors I'm making for the side-by-side. And I just cut some slots in it where the motor mounts are going to be. And I made some standoffs. Now I don't know if these are going to be the final standoffs or not, but we're going to try to make sure they stay in this job. So I want to make two plates. I want to make one for the motor to mount to, and one for right here, and then have these standoffs in between it. But for now, basically what I've done is I've made different pulleys and tested different ones to see which one I like. And I made that one the first time. And are y'all looking up? So I made this one the first time, but this is too small for the belt that I have. It would need to bend awfully hard to make it around that. So there's a minimum diameter of pulley that you can actually use. Well, then I made this one and I screwed it up big time. See what's wrong with it? Wasn't paying attention. So then I made this one, but it was a little larger than that. And when I had it on here, it was the belt, you could see where it was rubbing against this. So I went over to the lathe and cut this pulley off and then remade this one to make it smaller. So now it'll go in there and miss that, and I won't get no black marks around my where it's melting the rubber. Can't be having that. So this one is a calipers here. This one is a 50 millimeter. And what I did on the top here, let me just start off with this. This top piece right here, there's a shaft that comes out of here that gear went on. And I just made a sleeve and put a set screw in the bottom of it. And now it extended the shaft. So now I have a lot of flexibility here. So then I made this pulley to fit it. And the only reason that I did this sleeve is because I screwed up and missed my mark and I had to redo it. So I had to go bigger. So that actually worked in my favor. So now I can put that down here as far as I want. So it's probably going to go right about around right there, I believe is about where I had it. So we'll tighten that down. I got 2 set screws on this one. And that pulley turned out really nice. It may have some wobble in it, but I think it might be because of the way I got it set here, man. If I massage it a little bit while I'm tightening the set screw, maybe I can get it centered just a little bit better. Actually, I think I made it worse. Let me try that again. Yeah, it's going to have a wobble in it. I'm not a very good pulley maker. I never claimed to be. Alright, so let's move on. So now I'm going to switch sides with you because I need to be standing where you're at. So now we got 4 standoffs. All of them are the same size. And then I took this motor. It was threaded for like a 5mm hole. I drilled it out and tapped it for 1/4-20. All 4 of these. I took it off the motor to drill it so I wouldn't get no shavings in the motor. And I made this pulley too. I swear that motor, when I turn it, it feels like it's a frickin' stepper motor. Alright, so then, like I said, this is just temporary. So then we'll go ahead and, well, we got to put our belt on it first. Alright, so then we'll put our standoff in there. And our 1/4-20 bolt. Maybe. I think I need 3 hands. I don't really need the motor in there right this second. Hopefully not. Alright, so then we'll thread that one in if I can hit the hole. Alright, so then we'll get another standoff in there just to help hold that motor straight. And we'll get another bolt, 1/4-20 bolt in here. Alright, so we got that one started. And we got that one started. Now we'll come over here and do this one. Like I said, this is just temporary. And then I gotta get another washer. I think I lost one. It ain't hard to do right here. There it is. And that's the wrong one here. And then this one will go in. So then we'll tighten those up. Get them snug. That last one, I think I know what I did there earlier. I put a Phillips head in it on the bottom here on this front one because it's so close to this housing. Now when I get the other belt, right now I'm using a 15mm belt. So that's going to change when I get a 16mm belt, or 16-inch belt, I'm sorry. I said millimeters. So we'll tighten that one up. Well, I forgot to put the washer on it. don't work very good without a washer. It just squeezes through the metal. So where'd I put that washer? That's alright, there's more where that came from. So we'll go ahead and put that in. Alright, so now we could just pull back on the belt. Or the motor. Pull back as hard as I can. And get my slot ratchet wherever I put it. Probably dropped it there a while ago. Yep. So now I'm going to tighten up one side. It's never the way you want it. Do I have y'all up in the air again? So I'm going to pull it back on one side. Tighten it up. You can't really go too tight because it's wood. This will all change when this is all aluminum. This plate's going to be aluminum. Alright, then we'll tighten that Phillips head one up. Alright. So now I've got the wires hooked to it. Now we get to test it and see if it works. We'll make sure our pulley is square to each other, which it needs to come down just a hair. So now I'm going to bring that pulley down just a hair. Just a tad. Belt's still tight. So there we got that. And let's try it out. Let's turn this airplane on. Hear that airplane in there? Alright, so that's low. Alright, now let's click it into high. We got a little vibration in it, but that's because this wood is flexing. You see that board are flopping? It's just flopping. So once this is aluminum, that rigidity is going to be there then. So, but I'm happy with that. So I can turn it to low. I usually keep it on low, and right there is probably about as fast as I'll run a bit, unless I'm in aluminum. Then I'll go a little higher. It's still got a gear growl in it. Alright, we can go reverse. forward, and that's it. That's just a temporary solution right now. I'm still waiting on parts. I've got a 12 by 12 1/4 inch thick aluminum. I got plenty of it. It's just not big enough. So I might be able to get a piece out of this for the motor. May not even need it. I don't know. I think we'll be all right. So anyway, that's the Miele motor, temporary motor solution. So I don't know what part this is, guys. You just have to go back and look, but I probably have it in the title by the time you guys see it. So anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good one. Later.